Hello everyone and welcome to Silverhawk's Let's Play. I'm playing my Maximilia Warrior. I ran down and I fixed my blacksmithing and I did some cooking and I did some first aiding and I ran back and also trained my level and I got the overpower, battle shout and shield bash. Shield bash, I'll show you, is a very nice skill to have. Right now I got one quest. It says 2 there, but I'm pretty sure I only got 1. Yes. I also handed in the quest of talk to your leader shenanigan. He just said, I'll speak to the leader. 200 XP, nothing much. Anywho, I'll keep running, and I thought also that I am very soon dinging in 800 XP, so might actually ding from running into the next zone, depending on how much of experience I get for that, of course. If nothing else, I'll probably get enough. No, 220. Okay, never mind then. This is an add-on. Which I don't use, of course. Increased by 35. We're coming up in the world. Yeah, this shield is starting to grow a bit old. So is that sword. Because it's 1 level old. And I forgot that we just got that one. I'll also organize my backpack, as you see here. Let's eat some. Could put that on the bar even. Yeah, and I just got that right. I just picked it up. Never mind. 885. Getting close. You're level 9. Let's start by taking these 3 quests. Well, handing this in and then getting the others.
Chronokai Christo. Good health.
Oh, one thing I've learned of travels is that extreme care must be taken in introducing wildlife from one world to another. When the Exodar crashed, it was carrying specimens of various outlandish species, including an insectoid predator called Ravager. Some of the specimens were lost, but many others survived and took to the wild. If we don't keep them in check, they will upset nature balance here on the island. You'll find them, those Ravagers, to the west of Kessel Cross, near the coast.
Do not lose faith.
I'll take care of it.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
You're just in time, Maximilia. Blood elf activities in this area have doubled in the past week. Our agents have informed us that the Blood Elves have called themselves Sunhawks, plans to launch an offensive upon Azurmist soon. I needed to get a warning out to our allies and comparators. Warn High Chief Stillpine and Stillpine Hold. Exert Melanus in Azure Watch and Admiral Odysseus at the Odysseus Landing. Time is essence, so I'm lending you my Elec. Be sure to keep it out of the water. Okay, so that's kind of a... I need to make it kind of far with this, I guess. This is timed, isn't it? The Castle Run. 14 minutes. The Castle Run is a throwback to Star Wars. It's the Castle Run of Star Wars is, of course, when Han Solo made his Castle Run. But when they made this, the Castle Run, they only talked about the Castle Run as it was back then, which was basically nothing. It was just words that said the Castle Run. I wonder why there's a sword there. Okay, he's supposed to be warned. Promise 1, thank you for the warning. Silverhawk will be prepared. Yeah, back in those days they hadn't shown what the Castle Run was, but in the Han Solo shenanigan they did show what the Castle Run was, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't know. It felt like the Han Solo was basically made so that you might see why something has transpired or something. And yeah, it's like the Rogue One. Even though I actually like the Rogue One, I can even say I loved the Rogue One.
Have not forgotten
Thank you for the warning, Maximilia. We'll be prepared for the defenses. We will prepare our defenses. Then the last one is down here, if I remember correctly. Let's double check. Yes. Let's double check and then show. Look here. Yeah, the Rogue One was totally made basically to show how they found out that there was a bit of a problem with Admiral Odyssey. That's you.
Light be with you.
Thanks for the warning, Maximilia. We shall be prepared. I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing. I'm pretty sure that Star Wars is the only one they've done this with, though. I'm not 100% sure. They might have done that with other films. I can't think right now of what other films that might have been, though. Hello, goodbye. Just double checking that I put out the point. Running, 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 rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh, hi. Yeah, this isn't the most funniest quest of them all, but it shows a bit how they were thinking back in the day. If I talk about that for a few seconds, back in the day, you had people doing MMOs like this. that you needed to use a lot of energy and time to do things, to do certain quests, like this one, for example. And they thought that making sure that you did this was part of the fun, because you'd like to do this, basically. And a lot of quests were made to like spend people's time, because that's what people like to do. They like to play. And yeah, I get that a little bit. Of course, since I have a tendency to play a lot. But I meant these quests, they don't do these quests at like today's standard. They usually don't do these kind of quests where you do nothing, basically. You just run back and forth and talk to them. I don't know, maybe.
The Legion's end draws near.
I'm Kessel, Lord of Alec, Discipline Hand of Argus. Are you a new recruit? I've got you, horsey. Well done, Maximilla. This was a difficult test of your abilities, but you have passed it with flying colors. To become a soldier of Hand of Argus, you must pass such a test. You've seen the Serpent Men? The ones that they call themselves Naga? Kessel spits. They dared make an advance upon this camp under cover of darkness only 3 nights ago. Can you believe that the audacity of those primitive beasts? I need you to deliver a message to the leader, to their leadership, Maximilla, to the northeast of Wrathscale Lair, whom Lord Xis. Find him, slay him when the stands, and drive this banner through his corpse. By the way, we are friendly. We don't like to do evil things, and we're very friendly. But can you please go and kill him and drive this through his body? Let him know fear whenever they should see our standard.
Do not lose faith.
Let's take the last one. I've been wonderful discovery warrior on the Right, I am playing a warrior. That's why they call me warrior. I've made a wonderful discovery, warrior. On the uncorrupted part of the island grow remarkable fruit called sandpear. They found near the bottom of the trees. I've been preparing pies from them, but I'm not careful. The elk will start to wander over and steal my fruit. I've been taking gather enough to share with the animals, but my stores are gone and craving pie has returned. Would you be willing to give the fruit? I need another batch of pies. I promise I'll share.
May your days be long and your hardships few.
Yes. 7 minutes left. Let's burn rubber and go for that. Yeah, that's... We are of the Exodar. We are very friendly. By the way, can you go and slit his throat, kill his children, and drive this stake through his chest? God damn it. I'm supposed to be friendly. Am I going across that island? No. Yeah, we are of the Exodar. Go in peace, brother. I'll show you how this shield bash works. If she feels like throwing a spell, that is. Apparently she doesn't. She only likes to use Moonfire. Small barnacle clam. Hello there. Yeah. Feel the pain. I'm coming for you all. By the way, in a very pious way. Hello there. Overpower. Oi. He's got one of those twin blades that demon hunters use. There's your body. There's the stake. Now, that show you who's the real boss of this island. I'll have your copper as well. Oh yeah. There you go. By the way, I'm playing on the newly started PvP round, the Cull. And what I can say about this is that it's not a lot of people playing at this level that I'm playing right now. It's fairly early in the morning as well, so that has a little bit to do with the fact that there ain't much people around. But the Cull have lost a lot of people because they opened up the other servers, and I think that a lot of people moved to the PvE round because the PvE round wasn't full. Now they've locked all the rounds. But when you go to level 70, you still don't have a problem on finding groups. There's still a lot of people on the server. It's just the low levels. You don't see any low levels creating new characters. Well, apart from me, of course. But say, for instance, if I want to go to Dead Mines, it takes me like the whole day. Who did mine? 0 people are in Dead Mines right now. If I type that correctly. Who did mine? Yes. 0 people. And yeah, that's a problem. If I checked my other round that I was in before, there were at least 4 groups going at this time a day. And it's Friday, and it's quite early in the morning. Well, it's 8 o'clock. It's not quite early in the morning anymore. So yeah.
Blessings upon you.
I'm sorry that you had to do that, Maximilia. Heavy-handed violence is not the Draenei way. But sometimes it's the only way. There's one life's truth that many do not understand until it's too late. So it was for our people when we were slaughtered and at the hand of the orcs. Becoming the hand of Argus is a process of rebirth, and with birth comes pain. Yes, it does. Let's see, 81. I'll rather take that. The hand of Argus soldier is many things. Obedience, brave, intelligent, above all honorable. You may yet exhibit some of these traits, warrior. Report to Exart Adamus at the Blood Watch if you're still interested in joining the hand. He and his subordinate will further train you in the ways of Draenei soldier. Remember this, Maximilia. Honored people do not always perform honorably. Sometimes they cannot. You will find the Blood Watch just up the road to the
Favor
north.
the road traveled by few.
Yes. First I'll deal with his pears. So he might fix his pear soup, I was about to say. His pie. We could all use a bit more pie. That is a bad thing, the dead mine thingy. But on the other hand, it's a lot easier for me to run around and do this, what I'm doing now. Because I will have all the loot for myself. So that's a good thing. But when it comes to making groups for places, it's not a very good thing. Quite the opposite. I'll try to make it to Dead Mine. If I can't make it into Dead Mine, then, well, I'll just have to go for the other places then. Or just continue questing in the out in the real world. The thing is that this affects the auction house and how much money you can earn while doing auction house business. Six out of 10. I'm not a auction house Mongol, so I don't sit around and the only thing I do each day is take care of auction house. But at the same time, I still use auction house, of course. It's not a bad thing. Just from time to time, like when I want to go for Dead Mine. I can just wait until the evening to go Dead Mine, of course. That's all good. Now let's hunt these pears. Sand pear. They look like an apple. Tastes like chicken. Yeah, that's totally our crystals. I wonder though what made them turn red. Because these are the usual crystal formation, like this and this. I don't know. Intriguing. I hope you die. Ooh, mining. Huh, he ran away. I've seen that in those before. overpower, by the way, you use that each time they dodge something. Listen, instantly overpower the enemy after target dodges. Oh, yep. Remember back in the old days I had a rogue who had 40 million times dodge attached to himself, and he also pushed his dodge button. So I just overpower until he died severely. Poor rogue. Let's see, 2 more pairs. Was that me that killed all those, or was there someone else? Just as I keep talking about there's not being anyone around, and then a lot of them die. Okay. Ah, there's 10. No. Apparently not. I work until I work very late in the evening, and then I also work very early in the morning, so I got like 3 hours between those hours that I may sleep. And that's not enough sleep for a full day. 3 hours ain't much. But I'm sleeping 3 hours then, and then I'm sleeping 4 or 5 hours after. I usually go to sleep like 10 o'clock. I sleep to like 14 o'clock. We shall see.
The Naru have not
Old Man
forgotten
Castle over
us.
there, he's a clever one. If deal carefully in my dealings with him, if I were you. He offered me work carrying the Elec. Caring for the Elec, and being a fool as I was, I took it to mean feeding trading, and he like thinks the real clear when he handed me the shovel. Okay. Did you have a difficulty time finding enough? It's been taking me longer each trip. Soon I have to stop altogether since I won't be able to spare the time. Thank you for gathering the pairs for me, Maximilla. I give you the chance to make a last piece or 2 before the season's out. And that's an upgrade.
Remember the lessons of the past.
I'll try to remember the lessons of the past. Thank you though for sharing. The pie. Okay, so that's not a buff food.
Arkenan Poros.
Ooh, nice. Crap gear. Yeah, let's see, 3.25, that's the one that's worth the most. No, it isn't, that's the one that's worth the most.
Blessings upon your family.
A blessing upon your family. Yeah, let's head up the road. 2 stone sledgehammer. I wonder if it weighs 2 stones. Or maybe it's made out of 2 stones. That would be in a mine. Mine. Young Furbog Shaman. Oh, that repopped. Rolling. I don't think I've picked that up before. That was probably not a repop, that was just a pop. Well, I have picked it up before, of course, since I saw it, but I meant not on this character. Yeah, the colors here are very red. Very red indeed. Let's pick up all the quests up here. So we know what we're looking at. And then we can assess in what direction to start to run towards. I'm pretty sure that I can make level 2 quest as well. By the order of Harbringing Mikolas, a bounty of 18 silver be paid to the brave soul who return with proof of marauding bear Deathclaw's demise. Deathclaw should be considered extremely dangerous and is responsible for killing of a survey ram in the coast to the northwest of Bloodwatch. Travelers are advised to avoid that area. That would be a nice upgrade. Nothing more in there.
Good fortune.
It's good to see another new face here in Bloodwatch Warrior. Although the Blood Elves are the most immediate threat, there are other sinister creatures that call Bloodmist Isles home. The Navisus Satyr are particularly concerned. They are foul demonic creatures, commanding dark magic and feeding on the corruption created by the Exodar's crash. We must hold them in check, but we must learn about them. Go southwest to Nasiva and learn what you can from the grotesque monstrous douches. I will. Here's a flight path as well.
Open your heart to the light.
Did you know the mushroom hunting is far dangerous than mushrooms consumption? Mushroom hunters expose themselves to many unknown, not including potential wildlife dangers. What would life be without little danger? I am in need of mushrooms for my collection. Scattered through these unexplored wilds, you'll find 4 different types of aquatic stinkhorn, a blood mushroom, and a ruinous polyspore, and a fell cone fungus. They are each unique to very region in the bloodmist. Bring them to me. Yes, I will.
Dionys Aka.
Dionys Aka. Let's just pick up this quest. Junk. Flight path I meant, not quest, of course. Boop boop.
You got my attention.
Explore Lee is something for gnomes. Babysitting, would you believe it? They pulled me out of promising dig and sent me along Captain Odyssey's expedition to babysit a little gnome. I never heard of a gnome waiting to become a prospector before, so I asked. Seems we are taking gnomes now, and this particular one has a fascination with murlocs. Well, he's gone off and set up his shop in a turtle shell on the northern shore of this island. Go and have a look if you don't believe me.
Off with you.
I do believe you, because I've traveled to him before. But you could not know that, because it was in another life. The Exodar crash scattered pieces of foul crystal all over Bloodmist Isles, corrupting the water and the landscape. We've even begun finding pieces of the crystal inside the flesh of animals taken for meat. I uncovered a way to purify the shard and return them into the functional crystals, so if you bring me enough shards, I'll trade one of my completed crystals for them. So far I've found shards in the bodies of bears, ravager, flutterers and tree ants, inhabiting the corruption part of the island.
Remain vigilant.
Yeah, we'll be running around with those kind of crystal thingies once we're done here as well. I had like 100 over last time.
Warm wishes to.
I had a feeling that you would make it this far, warrior. If you're willing to go further, I'm willing to teach you.
Long life. By the light impress you.
What does Argus mean to you, Maximilia? Many Draenei probably do not know or remember our home planet, if that's what split the Mari, the twisted demonic reflections of ourselves, as they were gifted by Sageras, or as they call themselves, the Eredar. Eredar, this word once held meaning. Amateur smacks his lips as if taste the word. Disgusting. Let's not waste any more time and find Vindicator Boros to begin our training. Yeah, as you see,
Those less fortunate.
they look exactly like the Sageras demons, except they're not red, like they are.
Good fortune.
Welcome to the Bloodwatch, warrior. Seeing the defenses, the outpost, my primary concern. I've also been tasked with variety of other duties by our leader in Exodar. The problem is that it's hard safe send our large amount of researchers when the island is dangerous. I need someone to gather a series of crystal samples from various sites on the island. The first sample I need must come from the Ravager-infested ship debris south of the town across the bridge.
Dionys Akar.
Right. Do we have any quest over here? Yes.
Blessings upon you.
The black silt murloc or one on the southwest coast are curious creatures. In some ways they act barely sentient, yet in others they show a remarkable degree of organization. I have a few theories about that, but not real way to test them until recently. I've devised a method that will allow me to track the murlocs I'm interested in without doing any lasting harm or interfering with the natural behavior. If you're willing to help me with the marking, I'll gladly pay you for your assistance.
Seek the path of the light.
Pay me for assistance. I like to be paid. Shampoo.
Arkenan Poros.
Ah, Maximilian, I've heard you. One that made the castle run in under 15 minutes. Yeah, that's the castle run. Bah, probably not. Right, bah, probably not. And are you ready to spill some blood in the name of the light for Velen, for Argus? Bloodwatch is one of the two forward bases operated by the hand of Argus. You've already been to the other base, Azure Watch. Things are completely different in Bloodmist when we first got here. The land can be beautiful as Azure, but we call it Silver Gale. But now sickness is spreading across the land. Worse yet, the Blood Elves there we're battling on Exodar, survive the crash. This brings me to the assignment, venture northwest into Bloodwood and terminate any blood elves you might find.
May your days be long and your hardships.
May your days be long too. Hello
May you
there.
find what you seek.
Welcome to Bloodwatch, warrior. Please excuse the disorder you see around you. It's easy to take simple things for granted, like little furnished and stocking until you're forced to build one from nothing. We've managed to salvage this pod for building, but with the proper furnishing, first aid supplies and the inn a little more than a glorified tent. Naguna Exodar has offered to put together a package to help me our most immediate needs, but if need someone else to deliver the list to him.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
That means I need to go there, and then I'm going to fly to Exodar, and then I'm going to fly back, and that's the same thing as the Westfall quest. But that will be in the next episode. Have a nice day, make sure you like and subscribe and all that jazz, and I'll catch you then. Bye bye.